woo, 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 woo. I love your energy, and I love this time of year, but I love how y'all bringing all this good energy because it's getting deeper into the fall. Y'all feel it? Yeah? Uh-huh. See, and during that time of year, I like to get cozy. See, I love all seasons, and I want each season to be its best to the fullest, but when it starts to get toasty, I love to be snuggled up, cuddled up. I get them cats and I wrap them up, honey, and then I go and I sit on my couch like this. So I'm gonna take my seat, and then I have my mushy pillow, something like this right here. And along with the good, weather and the warmth, because I'm a Chicago girl, I don't know about y'all, it get real cold. It might be snowing right about now, but we don't want it to snow yet. But when it does, you go in the house and you get your good TV show to watch. Watch some Netflix and chill. Anybody watch Netflix and chill? Or maybe just watching Netflix. You ain't gotta do nothing. But it be a lot of little good, interesting shows on. Y'all watch what's some of your good shows? I know I have my good shows. Anybody watch the reality show, Love is Blind? This show is about where a couple dates someone without seeing them, and then they get engaged without seeing each other. I know I got some questions. So luckily, we have the hosts here from Love is Blind here today, Nick and Vanessa Lachey. We'll see them in a little bit. But before they come out, we know people go through a lot of crazy things to find love. So I thought it would be fun to hear some of your dating stories. But first, I want to hear from one of our producers. Court, come on out. She's one of the staff members. Ain't she cute? You better be cute, girl. Hey. Yes. I want her to share her story with y'all and tell us about your dating experience.
Okay, so, online dating and dating apps, that's like the thing the kids are doing these days. So I made myself a little profile, started going on some dates with some people, and I matched with this one guy, and he was pretty nice. We did a Zoom date with each other first to meet each other, get the feel, for everything. And so the Zoom date went pretty good, and so for our first in-person date, he wanted to invite me hiking because he noticed it on my profile that I said that's something I like to do. Okay. So I was like, okay, he listens. I'm like, I can get with this. So we go on the hiking date, and for the first hour of it, we're not talking a lot because it's a lot of physical activity, and it wasn't hiking, walking. That's what I meant. I like to go on walks.
Okay.
Okay. He took me to this place. It was called the Cave of Munich, Scorpion Canyon. Didn't sound that safe.
Y'all know about that? I don't either. Okay, we listen.
So climbing mountains, literally, and I'm determined now. I'm not even thinking about this guy. I'm I'm gonna do this. And so he's seeing, I'm pretty athletic and stuff. We finished the hike. It was a good time. I was really happy. And right after we finished the difficult part, we're about to start walking back towards the car. So he's a gentleman, and he offers, I'll lead the way. I'm an independent woman. And I was like, I got it. I'm good. So I take 2 steps in front of him. I start taking those 2 steps. And on the 3rd step, I don't know if it was sand or what it was on the rock, but mama went, whoop. And my ankle went,
no.
I heard it. I don't recommend. It was weird. So you would think that was the worst part, that I realized I just broke my ankle on this date with this man I just met an hour ago. But it wasn't. I had to be airlifted by a helicopter. And I got a video of it.
A whole video? That's you? Oh, no.
Yeah, look at her, just dangling. Just dangling. And then they're telling me, put your hands up there, grab yourself. No, what? So he was super, super nice. He drove, he ran back down, actually, because they wouldn't let him on a helicopter, so he had to finish the rest of the hike.
So he had to do the rest of the hike?
He had to do the rest of the hike by himself, made it back down to the car. So he was there waiting for me. They dropped me off in the middle of a baseball field, and...
Y'all following? I'm like, what? Okay.
And the ambulance was gonna take me to the hospital, but we weren't gonna pay for that. So he drove me to the hospital.
Okay, that's a good day.
It was a good day. It actually got better. While I was in the emergency room, he even texted me and asked me, you haven't eaten today. What kind of tacos do you want? Because he knew I like tacos.
That's a good boyfriend.
And then he offered to walk my dog because I realized I can't walk my dog. I live on a 2nd floor walk up. He walked my dog for me. And then ultimately it didn't work out.
It didn't work out. Thank you for sharing that story.
Yep, you
That's
are
amazing. Now, don't go do that again, okay?
No more. My grandma went off on me. I'm not gonna
See,
do
I'm with Grandma. Don't you do that no more. Okay. Thank you, Court. Thank you so much. All right. That was interesting. Who's next? Who's next? Who I got now?
Hi, Jennifer.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. What's your name?
Barbara from San Bernardino.
Oh, okay. And what's your story?
Okay, so I was going out with this man, and on the fourth date, we just spent an entire Saturday together. We went ice skating. We went to an Angel game. I ended up dancing, dinner. And so the date was so fabulous and still in my mind, still the most fabulous date I ever had. So at work, I sent him a singing telegram, and she showed up, and he fell in love with the singer. They did get married. They have 3 kids and built a home in Henderson, Nevada. True story. Yes, that's right. I did it. Thank you. Thank you. Story of my life.
Yeah, that sounds like a real story right there. I did not expect that to be your story. That caught me real off guard. Well, what's she saying? What's she saying?
Oh, I don't know. I said something about thank you for the wonderful date. I don't know what she did, but she left an impression, obviously.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what to tell you, but thank you for
I
sharing.
accepted it.
For sharing. That, wow. Okay. Who's next? Who's next? Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Robin from Agora Hills.
All right. Nice to meet you, Robin.
I just have to say you are gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you. Y'all look good too now. Right? Thank you so much. What's your story? What you got for me?
Many moons ago, I went on a blind date to a very expensive restaurant, and I'm sitting across from this very lovely man. We're getting to know each other. We both have pets, and he started to talk to me about his animals. He told me he had, well, I have 1 cat. He has 20. Yeah, and back in the day, we didn't have photos on our cell phone. He took out his wallet and took out a picture fold that fell down to the floor.
That went down to the floor.
And every single picture had a name to it.
Wow.
I love animals, but
what?
whew,
Because I love some animals too, but I don't think I want 20 cats.
there's more.
Is more? Okay. I'm listening.
We order our drinks, and he orders a margarita with the salt all the way around the rim, and just like a cat, he's licking it all the way around. I'm so glad I ordered a steak. But then he asked me to pay. That's the end of that blind date.
Thank y'all for sharing your stories. We have a great show. We'll be right back. I'm excited. Our first guest is a sports reporter who is just 11 years old from New York. Please welcome Pepper Persley. Wow, I'm so blown away by you. You're only 11 years old, right?
Yes.
How did you get started being a reporter?
It really started with just my genuine curiosity from a very young age, asking a lot of questions, especially about sports. I'm an athlete myself.
I was wondering.
Yes. I play basketball, softball. I'm also a black belt in Taekwondo.
Yes. And what do you love most about being a reporter?
I think I love most just being able to highlight and share the stories of people that inspire me and are important to me, and being able to ask questions not only for my benefit, but because I think the answers are important for others to hear.
You are so captivating. It's really amazing to see. I can sense your passion in what you do. I'm actually learning from you right now because you started before me. You started at, what, 6 years old?
Yeah, first interview was at 6.
At 6 years old. Can you tell me one of your favorite moments in your career interviewing?
Oh, I have so many. Is it okay if I give you 4?
Of course you can.
All right, let's do it then. So the first time I ever really did broadcasting was for the LA Clippers Kids cast, and I was one of like the analysts for that game, and that was super fun. That was like the first time I'd really done broadcasting, and I was just almost like blown away by how I was able to do, because I was very nervous before that. And then this summer, I've had some awesome opportunities. I've done a couple events for Nike. And then I was also a sideline reporter for the Las Vegas Aces, the WNBA champions this season, which is very exciting, yes.
Well, you captured a lot already. So any dream interviews you want to do?
Oh, I have so many. And sticking in the sports world for a second, I mean, Serena Williams and Simone Biles are definitely the first two on my list. Right? Icons.
Yeah, icons.
And then, I guess, stepping out of the sports world, I'm a big fan of Zendaya, Tessa Thompson, two of my favorite actors. And then I'm also a big Swiftie, so interviewing Taylor Swift would be awesome.
She's good!
And then everybody.
I love it.
And then, of course, I am sitting next to someone who I would love to interview. You inspired me.
You want to interview me?
Absolutely.
I love that. Would you like to interview me now?
Of course.
You have questions, because she stay ready, honey. I can tell she got a question. Ma'am, I am ready, and I'm taking notes, too, from you.
All right, so what would you tell 11-year-old Jennifer Hudson? What would be your message for her?
I would tell myself to trust myself, keep dreaming, and I think I would tell myself you're already on the right track. So keep going.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Believing in yourself is definitely step one. All right, and what does it mean to you to be an inspiration for Black girls like me?
It means everything, you know. My goal has always been to try to be not only a role model, but a good role model, because there is a difference. There are people to teach you what not to do, and there are people that teach you right and be good examples. So I've always wanted to be a good example to young girls that's coming up, you know. And I hope that I'm doing that in some form.
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, and my last question for you is more of a fun one. Are you a morning person or a night owl?
Girl, I'm every owl. You know, being a musician and an actress, a mom, and now a talk show host, you sleep when you can, okay? So whenever I can, I sleep when I can, and I hope that answers the questions. Did I do okay?
Absolutely.
Did I?
One of my favorite interviews. You're already in my top 5.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. You did an excellent job, and I heard one of your dreams is to do an interview on the red carpet.
I mean, that would be amazing. I'm a big fan of like hair, makeup, nails, and just style and outfits in general. So I think walking the red carpet, one thing, would be amazing. And then interviewing some of the celebrities that I idolize most on a red carpet. I mean, what else could you dream for?
Oh my goodness, it sounds like you got your gown ready too. You do? Okay, well, I hope you do, because we want to send you to the red carpet event at the American Music Awards on our behalf, and you will be the host on the red carpet. Here you go to do the interviews. Will you go for it?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. You are amazing. I'm like, oh my God, okay. You can watch the American Music Awards Sunday, November 20th, live on ABC. We'll be right back. Our next guests are a happily married couple who happen to host one of the most popular dating shows on Netflix called Love is Blind. Please welcome Nick and Vanessa Lachey.
Did you just Tom Cruise on the
Is that what it was?
Hudson show?
It looked like it, didn't it?
Right? You got to jump on the table next.
That's second visit we come back, I'll jump on the table.
I just want to say from both of us, congratulations.
Yeah,
This is incredible.
Thank Thank you guys for stopping
And
by.
I'm glad to see you got the wardrobe memo as well.
you
We're
see,
very
I knew
coordinated.
y'all was coming, so I had to
We
get-
got
See, they
her
got it.
wardrobe member.
Yes.
We got to coordinate with the hostess.
Yeah, there we go. Keep it in the family. Thank y'all guys for being
Thank
here.
you for
Thanks
having
for
us.
having us.
Appreciate
Hi,
it.
guys. An audience with faces and people
In person.
in
In
person.
Where we can be together, right?
Together.
Because I've been in
Finally.
the house looking at 2 cats, so I'm happy to look somebody upside the head. And you guys travel from Hawaii. You live in Hawaii?
We do,
live
yeah.
in Hawaii now, and I gotta say, they talk about the life expectancy in Hawaii is longer. We were on Kauai there. Every like to island hop, you just jump on a plane and it's like 15 minutes. And so we did a little weekend getaway there. And I get it why people, their lives change when they go there.
Yeah.
Like I feel the mana. The island has called me and I feel like my family and me are home.
That sounds amazing. Yeah. I want to go home with you. You advertise
Come
that.
on,
You
come
can
on
come
over.
home
That sounds nice. And you
Take the
guys,
show from Hawaii. Just
okay.
come on down.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to it now. And you've been married for 11 years?
Hard to believe, yeah.
11 years.
That's so beautiful.
Together for what? 16.
16.
16 years together.
Together,
You know.
16. You better know. And
He waited 5 years to propose.
5 years.
We took
Oh.
our time. We took our time.
But it was
We
worth
worked
the
up
wait,
to it.
baby. It was
And
worth
how
the
did you?
wait.
Oh, it was worth it. Yes. And how did you propose?
Oh.
Good question. It was just about to be her 30th birthday, so I took her to the Montage here in Orange County at Laguna. We had a beautiful dinner out on the beach and the
It was
cliff.
also his birthday, by the way. We have the same birthday.
That is
Yeah.
so, isn't that adorable?
November 9th.
But it was your 30th. It was a very special birthday.
We've
for
made
her,
it very
so-
clear that it was my 30th 11 years ago. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Everybody
Oh,
knows.
babe. So yeah, we have this great dinner. There's like bunny rabbits hopping around, and it's like a fairy tale.
really
and
was magical.
We take a walk. I find this perfect bench, and I've got it all planned out in my head. I get in my pocket, and I get the ring in my hand, and I get down on one knee. And of course, at that very moment, there's like 12 drunken German tourists who come stumbling by, being loud,
No.
obnoxious. So I just put my head, and I'm like, I cannot believe I had
He
this
was
all planned
on
out.
his knee, and then when they walked by, we look up, and he stopped and put his head in my lap. So I'm like this. Be cool, girl. Be cool.
So she knows what's gonna
I
happen.
know what's gonna
You knew
happen.
what was gonna happen
but
at
we
this
had
point.
to wait
Okay.
for them to clear.
So then once they cleared the area, we had our piece back. I actually got down on both knees in full begging position, kind of like, one of these.
yeah.
Please.
I love
She
it.
said yes, so it was all
She
good.
said yes.
I
It
did.
was all good.
Look how beautiful this is. Oh my God. And then you have babies now.
We
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
We got
Our
3.
oldest just turned 10, which is like hard
Wow.
for me to even fathom. It's been 10 years that he's
10
been.
years.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. And then our middle is our daughter Brooklyn. She is 7, and our baby is Phoenix. He is our 5-year-old.
Guys, be honest, is the matching shirt thing a little too much in that picture? No? All right.
Well, first of all,
I
we just
wasn't
went
sure
to a
about it.
dinner, and I was gifted those. I was like, I put the kids in it, and then he went in it, and I put it on Instagram, and then it went everywhere. And I was like, sorry, babe. He thought he was just wearing it to a local dinner, not realizing that People Magazine was going to pick up that picture.
Still trying to figure the social media thing out.
Yes,
Working
we all
hard
are.
to it.
Yeah.
I know I am. Okay, tell us about Love is Blind. And did you know it was going to be like this crazy success?
We shot the first season in 2018, and
Long.
that didn't air until February of 2020, right before the lockdown. So people were at home binging Netflix.
Yes.
And no, we.
I think when we were shooting the first season, we would come home from working a full day and being on set, and then we'd go back to the hotel bar and have a drink, and we couldn't stop talking about it. We were so interested in how this whole thing was going, but nobody could have known it was going to be as
Right.
big as it's become. But we kind of figured if we were this interested in it and we weren't sick of talking about it, that people would probably enjoy it at home too, and thank God that's what's happened, so.
You know, the proof is in the pudding with the show. So to explain to someone who's never seen it, in the first season, we had 2 successful marriages, and they're still together to this
Still
day.
together.
They've been married
Yeah.
for 4 years. And the beauty of it was that they fell in love. The first phase of falling in love is like back in the day when you just got to know a person.
Right.
And it wasn't about swiping and a picture and trying to be something you're not. It was just about genuinely getting to know you, kind of the way that we courted. I was in New York, he was in LA. So we had those, like, the flip phone where you're like, no, you hang up. No, you hang up. There was no FaceTime. There was none of that. There was no
Like you
TikTok
talked so
and
long, your ear would start to ache.
right? You
Yeah.
get a
Oh my
red
gosh, I love
ear,
this
and then you
phone.
move phones. So we fell in love by getting to know each other. And then when we would see each other in person, there wasn't much talking going on. because I already knew him. So that kind of happened when we heard about this a little too much. This is in the afternoon, right? But in the first season, what was so great was like one of the couples, Lauren and Cameron, she's like, I was just looking for the wrong things. She never dated outside of her race. And so they are an interracial couple. And she's like, I would have never gone for him because I was always thought that I should go for someone in my race, but didn't know what he looked like. And fell in love with him, and when they met, they've been happily married for 4 years.
Wow.
So it's a beautiful thing.
I mean, it's wild to see grown men crying, saying, I love you so much, I love you so much. They've never seen the person on the other side of the wall, but that's how intense that emotional connection is. So that when they do finally see each other, they're building on that, already solid, great emotional foundation.
I have to be honest, if you're this intrigued with Love is Blind, y'all, she should see The Ultimatum.
Oh my goodness.
That's another dating show on Netflix.
I'm so fascinated.
It's,
like, girl, you see me, I'm like, really, child? What?
It is.
You will sit there for 10
wild.
hours, and then you'll be mad at me.
No, I don't know.
3 in the morning, and you'll say, I can't get those 10 hours, but girl, I want some more. So season 3 starts streaming October 19th.
Yeah.
Wonderful. All right. More with Nick and Vanessa. We'll be right back. We're back with Nick and Vanessa Lachey.
NCIS Hawaiʻi.
Hawaiʻi.
And what an honor. I get to play the first female lead of the franchise.
Wow. That's major.
Thank you. I am knocking on wood, counting my blessings, and my family lovingly and willingly moved to Hawaii. I mean, I didn't have to convince them too hard to move to the islands of Oahu. And it's on Monday nights on CBS at 10 p.m. And
Look at my badass wife on this show.
Yes. And she is beautiful. Oh my goodness.
thank you.
You get to do a lot of action. Do you train for it? Like, how does that work?
I need to train,
Yeah?
but I don't. I hurt my back sneezing the other day, you guys. You ever do that when you sneeze? You're like, oh, no. Hey, can you rub the back right between the...
I always get that. You just hit that spot right there.
Right there. I get to do fight scenes, and I feel like such a baddie, and then I go home and I'm icing myself, and I gotta, oh yeah.
Yeah,
that
take him
one
down,
hurt.
babe.
That one.
Wow. You're good.
This is why I don't start trouble at home.
You better not start no
I
trouble.
don't start trouble
No, you
at
know
home.
what's really great is I've always wanted. I've been really lucky that I've gotten to host on TRL
Yes.
and do music, and now I get to do acting, but I get to do all of these roles, and my kids get to see me do it. And when my daughter sees that, she's like, she actually recently saw me doing NCIS Hawaiʻi on a horse, and so I asked her what she wants to be when she grows up, and she's like, I want to be a cop on a horse.
Oh.
I said, okay.
A Mountie.
Okay, but she saw me do it, and it really, that's, my kids keep me going.
Yes, I understand that.
The problem is that she bruises really easily, so she does all these fight scenes, and then we go away, like last year we went away on our birthday trip to a hotel in Hawaii, and we go to the pool, and she's just covered in bruises, and everyone's looking at me like I'm some kind of... I'm like, babe, you have to tell people this is like from work. I'm not...
Yeah. They're like, blink
Oh, good.
twice if you need help. But no, it was, I bruise very, very easily. And so I'm always wearing pants and long sleeve shirts and because I just bruise easy.
Wow.
What is that? That's a vitamin deficiency. I'm sure once this airs, somebody will write the show and then 1,000 people will tell me I need more DCK.
Okay.
Bananas.
Bananas.
Oh, I could do that. I could do nanas all day long.
Let's say banana. And then 98 Degrees, you're gonna tour. You got a new album after 25 years.
Yeah.
What is that like? I'm excited. This is amazing.
This was, this year was our 25th anniversary of our first release on Motown back in 1997. So,
Wow.
yeah, we're still out there performing and doing shows. And honestly, it's better now, I think, than it ever was. I think we appreciate it more now.
Yeah.
And also the chance to share it with your kids. You know,
Right.
kind of to her point with being able to share what you love and an important chapter of your life with your kids and letting your kids
Yeah.
see you do
Like,
it.
does your son love you singing?
He does. He can really dance. He didn't get it from me. But I was wondering, like, who is your children taking after? Like, it's like your daughter. Is she? You think she's gonna be an actress? Any other musicians like you, or?
They have the ear from, you know how you can just tell when they start singing the melody and
Yes.
they can pick up the tone of things. But we don't know. It's still too early to tell.
Yeah, you never know. When they're that young and then they have parents like you, they could turn out to be some superheroes, that's for sure. Okay, So we're going to play a game with Nick and Vanessa when we come back. Oh, I can't wait for this. Vanessa's over here giving me tips.
Oh, I am not giving
No,
tips.
girl, I am learning.
So proud of you. I mean, you were doing your
Oh, my
thing.
goodness.
And this is incredible. You got your name
You see my name?
all over the place.
Say jumper now. Okay, now I want to play a little game with y'all, but I'm gonna test it out a little bit. I want to see what happens with the other that drives the other the craziest. I wonder what drives the other crazy.
You want to know what drives me crazy about Nick? One of the things you choose.
Whoa, how many are there?
See, here we go. Here comes the good stuff.
She's asked for just one.
He chooses nails, but he does it.
Oh, I do.
I mean, they're stumps. Look at this. And he's so loud about it. But then what would annoy you about me is me.
What annoys me is you nagging me about biting my nails.
Okay, see, hold the line, y'all. Hold on. Okay, so now we're gonna see how
My
much
nails.
we're gonna see how much y'all can agree on.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna play.
Should we sit together?
Yes, you can sit together. We're gonna see who's most likely to. And I'm gonna read the question, and then you have your paddles, and then
Okay,
you
so
pick
one
your
side
side.
is him,
and we're gonna get
one
along
side
while
is-
we do this, okay?
Okay.
You got your paddles ready?
Yes.
We're ready, we're ready.
Okay.
Do we get these after, by the way?
Y'all spanking each other with it. I'm gonna let you keep them.
I mean, 11 years. We got to keep.
Yes.
Sorry.
Hold on. It's a family show now, Vanessa. Slow down. Okay. So, who's most likely to halt the covers in bed?
Oh. But that's because he gets hot, so I'm helping him.
Okay.
I'll go with that.
Thank you.
I'll go with that.
Okay, I have another one. Who's more likely to misplace their wallet or keys?
Oh, that's me.
Okay.
It's to the point
The
that
question is how many times a day
I
is
don't
it gonna
think
happen?
the government will actually issue me another driver's license. Because at this point, they think I'm selling them on the streets like hotcakes.
Like,
for
babe,
people-
you cannot lose another
I don't know
license.
why, because I take it out of my wallet when we have to go to the airport or have to go to the store, or, because I still get carded when I buy wine. Because everybody does, actually. And so then I lose.
You better look good, girl. Okay, who's the first to say I'm sorry after an argument? I almost wanted to. Oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that mean?
I'm just guessing, that's all. Who's more likely to embarrass the kids?
Ooh, yeah.
You are? Explain that. What do you mean?
It's just like, I feel like it's kind of like a rite of passage. I mean, your father has, like, when I do the school drop off, and it's like, you roll down the window after they get out of the car, I love you, Camden!
You even made up a song like, chew and swallow,
Chew and swallow all your food, all your food. It is so good for you, it is so good for you. Yes, it's
No,
true.
we're
Yes,
begging
it's
for
true.
each other.
And we'll do that at a restaurant, and they're like, and then we're like, well, chew and swallow and eat your food, and we don't need to sing to you.
Oh my God. Season 3 of Love is Blind premieres October 19th on Netflix. And check out NCIS Hawaiʻi Mondays at 10 p.m. on CBS. We'll be right back. Now, I love when y'all have something to tell me, and I heard some people in the audience have something they would like to share with me. Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you?
What's your name?
Megan.
Megan. I'm Jennifer Megan. Where are you from?
Burbank.
All right, well, I want to hear all about it. What you want to tell me?
Well, actually, we worked together before.
Did we?
Yes. On a movie. Can you guess what one?
Wait, let me look at you. Wait, was it a recent movie?
2017 or so.
Child, I don't know what I done did.
Well, I have a hint. We had costumes on, so you might not recognize me.
Okay. I don't even know. You're going to have to tell me all about it because I can't say that I know.
All right, it's Sandy Wexler.
It was Sandy?
Yes! It was so much fun. Hey.
Wow. We were chickens.
Yes.
And I remember we were at Magic Mountain.
Yes,
right?
yeah, Six Flags.
And I sang some songs. See, I do so many things. Sometimes I have to ask other people what I did, what I do, where was I, who was I? Well, thank you for sharing that with me.
Yes, of course.
Nice to see you. Okay, you're testing my mind. Hello. Hello, how are you?
Hi, Jennifer. I love you.
I love you back. Thank you.
My name is Danny, and I'm from Pasadena, California, via Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
And I'm one of 17. Same mother, same father.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So where are you placed? Which out of the
So
17 years?
my siblings hate when I say this, but I'm number 10, so I say there's only room for one perfect 10 in the family.
Okay. And how many, if it's 17 of y'all, is it, obviously, I hope some of y'all got some children, so how many grandchildren is within the 17?
So my oldest sister, she has 12 kids. I know, can you believe it?
You see
The
that?
rest of us were normal. I have 2. And I was so afraid I was never gonna get a grandchild, but my grandbaby is 4 months old.
Yay! See, I could sense it. I'm like, that's a lot of family. Wow, thank you for sharing that with me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I love you so much.
I love you back. I love you back. I want to meet the family one day too now. Who's next? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. What's your name?
My name is Jordan, and I'm from Temecula. I'm here with my mom. We're both from Temecula.
Hi, Mom.
And mine's a little more of a confession.
Okay.
But so a few years ago, I had a really fun night out. I was probably drinking a little too much, and I had to have my sister come pick me up. And then I was being really considerate on my way home and didn't want to go inside and disrupt anyone. And my mom had a really beautiful rose garden, meditation garden, and I just threw up all over it. Just to be considerate and not wake them.
I don't think Mom has ever heard this. Mom, you heard this before? No. You didn't know?
Surprise!
She said, surprise, Mom. Oh, Lord.
She'll still take me home, though.
Mom ain't,
Sure.
Mom ain't said nothing. Thank you for sharing that story. All right, we'll be right back. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.